What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is race week. I have North Carolina 70.3 on Saturday this coming weekend. One of my favorite races I've ever done, so I'm really excited to get back there. I did the same race last year, and I'm just really excited to get back. So this video, this week in general, is just gonna be me walking you through everything that I'm doing to get ready for the race. Taper, carb load, nutrition, training, all that fun stuff, travel, everything. So more so like a vlog type of style, I guess. So yeah, today is Tuesday. I have a quick and easy 2,000 meter swim, and then like a strength session afterwards, which is more so just activation, mobility stuff. Yesterday, Monday, as you saw, I had a 90-minute ride that I did inside, quick and easy, and then about a 40-minute run. So like I said, today, swim, strength, and then I will walk you through the rest of the week. Good morning, good morning. About to go for easy little ride here. First time I took this baby off the trainer in quite some time. I don't know, I've just really been enjoying riding inside, just convenient and easy. You wake up and you just hop on the bike. So this is the first time I've had it outside for a few weeks now. I'll probably be regretting that come winter time because I'm not gonna be able to ride outside as much, but it's all good. Gonna go take it for a spin right now, make sure she's all good. And then, yeah, I'll do another little run this afternoon, pack up, and first thing tomorrow, we are out of here.
Yeah, foot on the gas, yeah, I'm on the way down. Move out the way, yeah, it's gotta go down. To me, I take that ground. Moving and shaking, I'm shaking the ground. Gotta stay ready, I'm ready right now. I bring the noise, they ain't making a sound. It's quiet for you, cause I'm hearing it now. Take this safety.
A little bit windy. All right, 1 hour ride done. I would show you the power, but I don't have any. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's just the battery or something and I can replace that. Wouldn't be race week if something went wrong. So yeah, we take care of that. All All right, just wrapping up a lot of work I had to get done before leaving for the weekend. I have either athletes that are just entering now into their off season, just finishing up all the races, or some people still have some races coming up. So getting everyone squared away there, and I'm about to go out for a quick run. I did end up getting the power meter pedals figured out. It was the battery, so got that all squared away, which is good. Fingers crossed nothing else comes up. But yeah, leaving first thing tomorrow morning. And I something that I've actually been thinking about, and I made a post about it the other day, was this is my last race of the season. So I've really just been reminiscing, really thinking about this whole entire year in totality. And this is the first year I've had where I haven't really had a lot of injuries or things that held me back. Yes, I had, a couple things come up, but last year, I was pretty much out the whole entire year because of my knee, and the only race I was able to do was North Carolina 70.3, and I did it kind of on a bum knee and not really coming into it healthy at all. So this race is special to me because just last year meant a lot to me being able to race, and my fiance and I, we love the area. It's absolutely beautiful. Downtown Wilmington, Wrightsville Beach, reminds us of home. So it's kind of a nice little vacation we're going to make out of it. So I'm very excited to, race, spend a nice long weekend in North Carolina. And yeah, no matter how the race goes, I'm really just thankful to be able to show up to the race healthy. I know injuries are not fun. Trust me firsthand. I know how much they can suck. So I'm really just thankful to be able to do this and to be able to race. And, at the end of the day, whatever that time is what that time is. But, being able to do these races healthy, being able to connect with so many like-minded people in this community, the triathlon community, it's really special. It really is. And it's the people inside of that community that make it so special. So, that's part of why I'm looking forward to this weekend, is just being able to connect with some people that I know they're going to be up there, and really just, have a good time. We're all in this together. We all do this for the same reason. So, I'm just really looking forward to, getting out there and racing. All right, bags were all packed up. Car is good to go. There she is. Let's go. Good morning, guys. We got everything we need, the essentials for this morning. Some coffee, some carbs. Let the road trip commence. Well, not everything. I'm missing Alyssa. We're gonna go pick her up. Then we're out. We got her. Alright guys, we're gonna do a little voiceover here because nothing really exciting happens before race day. We ended up being in the car closer to 10 hours with traffic. Made a couple stops for gas just to stretch the legs out, get something to eat, but other than that, wasn't a terrible drive. First thing I always like to do is just get checked in. So just get everything I need, get that out of the way, and then we went to the hotel, got all settled in there, and also realized I probably accumulated one too many of these bags by now. And I always try to get my best night's sleep 2 days before race day, which was today, Thursday, because obviously you weren't getting much the night before the race. And then on Friday morning, there was a shakeout swim. So I went to that, and pretty crazy turnout there. There's a lot of people. I got to chat with some people as well too, so that was cool. And it was one of those mornings where the water temperature was warmer than outside, so I actually thought it felt pretty good to jump in there. I think I did around 1,000 meters total, just an out and back. And like I said previously, I've done this race before, and I kind of know what to expect as far as the current goes and the push that we were going to see. Last year, it was a little bit on the stronger side, and because of the direction that the current is pushing, this race is one where you really do need to stay on top of sighting and know where each buoy is, especially the turn buoys, because it's very easy to miss them, or at least feel like you need to go out of your way to fight the current, which is never fun. And then after that, before dropping my bike off, I did a 30-minute shakeout ride around Wrightsville Beach, which is a beautiful area, obviously right on the beach, just making sure all the gears and shifting and everything is working properly. And then, yeah, North Carolina 70.3 is quite interesting in that there's two separate transitions. So you have T1 in Wrightsville Beach. So you come out of the water, obviously, you have a decently long way to go until you get to your bike. I actually think I had one of the fastest T1 splits, so yeah, I guess that's my flex for the day, my highlight for the day. But yeah, so you come out, you put all your swim gear into your bike bag, which you don't see until the end of the day when you go and pick up your bike at T2. And T2 is in downtown Wilmington, which it just makes for a little bit more of a headache logistics-wise, because you're trying to drop everything off. Everyone's going to the same area. It's a small area. You have thousands of cars all going in the same direction, so traffic can get quite bad, which is why I just try to get everything done earlier in the day, and that way I can just relax the rest of the day. After doing all that, everything's done. Just stay off my feet as much as possible. Pretty much just eating, getting all of my carbs in, and staying horizontal. Double check I have everything laid out the night before, then it is go time.
Potomac, Maryland, and Jason.
All right, it is now 3 weeks after the race. I wanted to make this video sooner, but the week after the race, I was actually pretty sick. I think just from the physiological stress of the past few months, even just the whole entire year in general. Just a lot of stress on my body. And then also too, I was really cold on the bike, like shivering. Probably should have brought some gloves or something. So I think that probably was another influencer and the reason for why I felt like crap the week after. And then, yeah, just life in general was busy. And I was editing this video and then I realized I needed to close it out with some words. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just give like a Cliff Notes version of the race and kind of what the plan is for next year and where I'm at right now in the season. Overall went great. I really couldn't have asked for a better day. Finished in 4 hours and 40 minutes, which is a PR for me. So it's good to end the year out on a high there. And it's actually funny too, because the night before the race, Alyssa was asking me kind of what my like realistic expectations were for, you know, each split and everything like that, where I was gonna finish. And I'll put it somewhere up on here. But I wrote everything out, I sent it to her the night before, and what do you know, I finished literally dead on with everything, you know, some differences, but I just thought that was pretty funny. I obviously wanted to see a 3 after that 4, somehow, some way. I thought I could maybe manage with the sub 440, but it's all good. I had a lot of fun, met some great people, even had one of my athletes, Daniel, out there with me, who crushed his first 70.3, so shout out to him. And yeah, overall, I mean, hey, it was a good day. Weather, couldn't have asked for much better weather. Maybe a little bit warmer in the morning, but I actually think even last year was a little bit more on the colder side. And then the wind wasn't terrible. Again, it's, you know, it's expected for where the race was. So I thought, you know, in general, everything was to be expected and pretty fair. At the end of the day, it was, as you saw, a race that I executed almost to a T. Right? You know, I performed to the best of my abilities on that given day. I finished injury-free and I had so much fun, right? And that's all you can ask for. So what's next? I guess now I'm technically, you know, in my off season. So kind of what that means is I think I know that there's a lot of room for potential for me in the sport just to grow in different areas. And that's really exciting. And that excites me and I'm ready to get to work. So that's what, you know, these next few months really, that's what it's going to be doing. And then the tentative plan for 2026 racing. I'm looking at doing my first race at Chattanooga 70.3 in May, only because the only other races that are available is going to be Oceanside in March, and then, you know, Texas, a couple Texas races in April. And it's just too hard for me to get over there. And next year is a big year for me. I'm getting married in June. So trying to limit the travel as much as possible and being away as much as possible. So yeah, I think Chattanooga 70.3 in May. And like I said, I'm getting married in June. So I don't want to set anything, you know, have anything in concrete right now, because, you know, getting married is the priority for me, right? So I want to be able to prioritize that and that part of my life, so I don't want to have any other stressors kind of going on. So we'll see what the rest of the year will hold. I'm not going to do obviously like a June race or anything like that. That would just be stupid. Maybe like a July, August, another 70.3 there. That's probably going to be something that's realistic, because come later in the year, Ironman California or Ironman Florida, we're coming for you.